So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So it's finally happening. We're getting Legend Ivankov to One Piece Treasure Cruise. And yeah, I was pretty excited to see what Ivankov actually did. And I think they nailed it is maybe too much, but I like the direction they are going with it. So let's take a look at Ivankov and Inazuma, as well as the structure of this Pyrambo Sugo Fest. So my first reaction when we got the data download was that, oh, Ivankov, this is going to be a free spirit PvP unit, going to buff free spirit even further. And now we get it, and we get a random Cerebro badge, like, yeah, only Bandai, like, I don't know what they're thinking. Yeah, it's pretty bizarre, but might be good. We will see. But let's talk about the new units first. Let's build it up, I guess, by starting with Inazuma. And for Spirit Cerebral, just like Ivankov. Captain is nothing. Special is actually not useless. You get a full board of Quick and a 2x color affinity, so for a PvP rune unit, that's a big win. Like sometimes you get like 1.5 times color affinity, like that's completely useless. So yeah, pretty decent base stat boost. But yeah, as for PvP, I remember not being very impressed by Inazuma when I looked the first time. Attack up level 5, crit up level 5, HP up level 5 to quick, the rest was for cerebral, so yeah, not something you'd lead with, but for a sub coming in, that's pretty okay. As for the special, targets enemies within large range for death down level 7, targets 2 enemies for attack 2 times damage 3 times. So this basically looks as if you're running a cerebral team. He can be a pretty good sub. Now, of course, the problem is that up until this day, cerebral has never been good in PvP. But we'll see if this new Ivankov can change it. Inazuma doesn't change it at least, but he's pretty decent filler on the bench, I'd say. So let's talk about Ivankov. Also quick, cerebral, free spirit, and he has some rare potential abilities, which are pretty fitting. They do what they should do, and yeah, that looks perfectly fine. I remember that the support is just stats, but it's both damage reduction and base stats, so it's a pretty cool combo that might see some use. It's not like the usual damage reduction or base stats. The combo is pretty interesting. We got it on a few legends now. As for the Captain ability, not the most creative. The special is a lot more creative, but the Captain ability does what it should do. 5 times attack, 5.5 times attack when you have a special orb like Recovery, Tandem, Wano, MTG, or Rainbow. I just noticed that with empty, you also get with empty, but obviously with empty, the ore boost from empty is low unless you run the core and law unit, but still pretty funny. Recovery and Tandem have matching slot effects. Imagine if they added empty to that would have been very funny. And if character's normal attacks is effective against the enemy's type, you get a recovery orb next turn. So this is basically like a lot of units we have, like the new Sanji, the Luffy Zoro, probably some more I'm not thinking about right now, but not super uncommon. Kinemon Denjiro is another. But yeah, nice way to get free recovery orbs, and yeah. Like the Captain alone is not unique enough to use them, but maybe with the combination with special, you can see some uses for it. For a PvP, Legend Captain is still pretty fine, I'd say. As for the special, top row gets -3 CD. That's just a random bonus, to be honest. Don't even think he doesn't even reduce it. But he gives you a full board of recovery at start of quest. That's really, really, really good. But yeah, other than that, if you have a base attack boost, you extend it by 1 turn. This might look random, but this Bonclay is basically designed to work great together with the Bonclay Legend, which is pretty cool, not going to lie. So basically when you have Bonclay as captain, you can decide exactly what buffs you want from Ivankov, and you also keep the base attack boost 1 stage more, so pretty cool synergy. But if captain is a fighter or slasher, you get an attack boost for 3 turns, 2.25 times. So basically, depending on the 2 different captains you have, you can get different buffs. So the goal is that you have a captain who has 2 classes that don't overlap. So fighter slasher is attack boost 3 turns, shooter striker or boost for 3 turns, 2.25 times. Free spirit or powerhouse, you get color affinity 2.25 times for 3 turns, and cerebral driven you get that chain boost plus 1.3 for 3 turns. So you can really mix and match what buffs you want, and yeah, I guess it's a really fun team building, especially if you use that Bonclay captain, because it's like a canvas where you decide your fate basically, like what super type will you get from Bonclay, what classes will he boost, what will you get from Eva by doing that. Like, very fascinating for sure. I look forward to trying that later. And if captain is strength X or quick, you get some good utility, remove death up and damage reduction by 6 turns. Should have been damage result too, in my opinion, would have been cool. And if captain is Psi or Int, you reduce bind the spear by 6 turns. Same there, should have been paralysis as well, in my opinion, but still, for a PvP unit, very cool. Like, this is like a team builder's dream in having a lot of options. CD is a bit high though. I would have liked if you could reduce his CD by using specials, but recovery, tandem matching, and full board of recovery at start of quest are still very good sailors. As for the PvP stuff, it's half stats. That's, I think, Bandai is spamming now. We got it a lot with the buffed PvP units, which I've not had the time to talk about yet. Before talking about them, I want to really consider if any of them is a big improvement. But yeah, Rumble ability, Cerebral, HP up level 6, attack up level 6, quick type, guard up level 5. So yeah, you get the HP up and attack, which is fine, but why not the death? Like, come on, give him the death up. Gonna be a lot better than the guard at least. Special, targets teammates within large range for half stat reduction. So Ivankov resists half stats and he can remove it for the teammates. This is the first special that removes it, which is obviously useful. Targets cerebral class teammates for attack up level 6, recovery up level 6, speed up level 6, and targets 3 high attack enemies for attack 1.5 times damage. So the damage Eva does is not that big, but Eva is basically geared towards support, and it could be fine if Cerebral already were a powerhouse and just need stability, but they don't. They need everything. They need powerful support units, they need big damage dealer, they need a lot of things, and yeah, this just isn't it. And Eva doesn't even give any death up, which is pretty important when you're a supportive unit mainly. So I'm not totally sold on Cerebral becoming meta, even if they have some decent option like the super fast Shanks, we have the super fast Uta, we have the super tandem Law. Like, they have some options, but like, I don't think that resisting half stats really changes anything. Like, is the quick Cerebral team suddenly going to beat Int? Like, sure, you can ignore Moria now, but I really don't think that changes much at all, sadly. But still, it's very fascinating, and I look forward to seeing what people do with this. Finally, for the PvP Sugo, they are actually changing the steps. The second multi now is a legend or a PvP exclusive. Before, this was a random rate booster step that is useless, but yeah, basically this further cements that PvP Sugos are like the best in OPTC in terms of steps. Like, you start with a discount, second guaranteed legend or PvP unit, third guaranteed legend, fourth guaranteed PvP unit, and fifth guaranteed banner character, recommended character. So first 5 steps are insanely valuable. And yeah, just cool when they do at least some Sugo with good value. I wish every Sugo got this treatment, but yeah. I guess this means that PvP Sugos aren't very popular, I guess, but I'd say that's mainly because the unit spam they release are often not that valuable. But yeah, sure, I take better steps. And yeah, with that, the video is over. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.